Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back with another video. Today I'll be covering why most melee classes, especially assassins, are too far away or get the out-of-range bug a lot more on the European servers compared to something like the NA servers or even the not Aion server, which is a private server. Most of you guys know them anyway. And I basically found this while trying to get used to weaves a bit better. So I'm gonna show you what I'm doing and basically explain what I'm doing and in the end why this bug occurs or why this is happening too often on the EU servers. And to show you what I'm doing, I brought up the virtual keyboard in the bottom right corner so you can see what buttons I'm pressing. And alright, let's get started. Basically, when you draw your weapon and hit your auto attack button, which is C in my case, you would automatically move towards your target and attack it. This is how it's supposed to be, right? Now, if you draw your weapon, hit your auto attack button once and stop moving immediately, like this, you pretty much set your target in kind of this way. Whenever you move towards your target and you are in melee or in auto attack range, which is 2 meters in this case, for assassins at least, you would start attacking the selected target immediately without having to hit your auto attack button once. And I'm gonna show you basically what I mean. I'm gonna do 3 different varieties of this now. The first one is jumping towards your target and jumping back immediately, which it's unnecessary to hit your auto attack button when you draw your weapons. Hit the auto attack button and stop moving immediately. If you now jump towards your target and get in range, your character starts auto attacking immediately, like this. Right? Once again. Once again. Here we go. Now you can repeat this every time, and you pretty much don't get out of what's it called? Auto range bugs at all. See, every auto attack goes through whenever I get in range, and this is how it's supposed to be. Now, if I draw my weapons, hit my auto attack button, stop moving immediately, and just walk towards my target, my character should at least auto attack whenever I get in range, like this. But instead, I get, the target is too far away. Once again, too far away, and there goes the auto attack. Now, you see this slight delay in between getting in range and your character starting to auto attack, like this. Auto range, auto attack. Auto range, auto attack. This delay makes it very, very, very hard to weave in PvP. And I think I know why this is happening, at least on the European servers. Since whenever you jump towards to any location, like this for example, if I would jump towards my target, I would land right here, right? Where my click to move icon is, basically. That pretty much tells me that the server is pre-calculating where I'm landing. And in this case, the server pre-calculates my location after the jump has been done, So I'm pretty much landing in front of my target, and the server doesn't have to refresh or update the location where I pretty much start jumping from and where I'm gonna land. Like this. Right? There is no delay in between performing the jump and auto-attacking. Whenever I get in range, I can auto-attack my target immediately. This is why you see most assassins jump in PvP, so they can get their auto-attacks off immediately without getting the out-of-range bug. Which obviously isn't very easy to do, since some people try to juke you around and, jump in circles or whatever. And you have to get used to it. But whenever you start moving towards your target without jumping, like this, the server has to refresh your location or update your position and it takes too much time on the European servers to refresh your location until you can get your auto attack off, right? Get this huge delay. This is method 2. The first one was jumping towards your target. Second is running towards your target. And the third one is basically running towards your target and start running circles around it. Like this, basically. If you imagine the dummy would stand right in the middle. Alright, here we go. Running towards my target, doing circles. See this huge delay when I got in range and did like 3 entire circles. This delay is very, very, very unusual. Too far away, too far away, too far away. Not even one auto attack goes off. Once I stop moving, I can get the auto attack off, which is very odd. Once again, I am in attack range, I am in melee range, and there you go, there goes the auto attack. So this is a very huge delay, which is not supposed to be, and I tell you why. I've been watching a lot of other Aion streamers that stream from, or stream the NA Aion, even the Korean Aion, which is a complete different story since they have a super low ping, and their servers pretty much are way more stable than our servers are. Even though I have a super low ping for this server, more or less, I'm supposed to have a stable ping of 16, but I guess it's fluctuating all the time. The servers, at least the EU servers, are unstable anyways, and people agree with me all the time when I'm streaming, since it's, you know, just way too laggy. And yes, that's pretty much what I found out, and this might explain why most melee classes, especially assassins, get the out of range bug all the time. So basically the server doesn't update your location fast enough so you can get the auto attack through. And I'm going to do another part of this demonstrating this with another player instead of a static object like this training dummy. So you can get a better, you know, what's it called? A better point of view, or a different point of view when it comes down to actual PvP and moving players. Yes, so part 2 is going to be uploaded in a bit. And also I am going to compare this to the not Aion server, which is a private server, as I mentioned before. Now some people might complain now that, hey man, the private server has a low population anyways, and that's why it's running better and you don't get the out of range bugs at all. This might be a reason, I'm not quite sure. Although I don't think that this, you know, the popularity of the server doesn't really matter, since the NA servers are retail servers and you don't get this problem, and Korean servers, Japanese servers, whatever, this bug doesn't appear this often as on our servers. So yes, I'm going to do a different, or next part, second part in a bit, and I'm gonna post this into the forum again. Now maybe the Gameforge staff removes my thread since they maybe feel offended or something, I don't know. If that's the case, I'm gonna upload this to YouTube so you guys can watch it and check it out there. I'm also going to create a thread on the European forums. You guys are welcome to join, to you know, share some feedback, or you know, basically just discuss about this, and feel free to reconstruct or recreate this, what I just did on your own server, maybe even on the not Aion server, to get a fair comparison. I can't really compare this to the NA servers since my ping would be around 160 or even more, so it's not really a fair comparison at all. And if you're trying to do this on your own, please remember that you have to draw your weapon, hit your auto attack button once you select your target, and stop moving immediately. This will set your character to auto attack your target every time when you get in range automatically. So one more thing that I forgot to mention, you can bypass the problem with, you know, running towards your target and trying to attack it automatically. like I did before. If you hit the auto attack button and start moving towards your target, you get the auto range bug, and then the auto attack goes through. You can obviously bypass this. Most of you guys know this anyways. If you just hit your auto attack button or hold it down, so your character will start attacking immediately without getting the out of range bug at all, like this, which is very, very, very useful in PvP, since, you know, as I said before, you don't get the auto attack, the out of range bug if you would just move towards your target and try to attack it. Yes, so if you move towards the target, it takes a long time to attack it. If you move towards the target with your auto attack button, the server doesn't really have to calculate your position, since you're not moving on your own. You're basically attacking it through the targeting system, more or less, if you know what I mean. This is obviously the way how you can bypass the out of range bug if you don't jump. But it obviously will be harder to get weaves out, or, you know, to produce auto attacks plus skills, for example, like this. Right. And if you walk towards your enemy with the auto attack button held down, you can obviously weave and use skills at the same time as well. But please keep in mind, whenever you go towards your enemy or walk towards your enemy, without holding down your auto attack button like this, you will get the auto range bug, and it takes a long time to get the auto attack off. So this is one thing to keep in mind. And another thing that I wanted to talk about real quick is about the not Aion server. That some people might say you don't get the bug that often on not Aion because there aren't as many people online as on the retail servers for EU, for example. But the thing is, even on the NA servers, I've been watching quite a few Assassin streams, and I've explained this to some people, and they try to reproduce this on their own, what I just showed you. And they don't have this bug nearly as much as often. That was weird English, but you guys know what I mean. As on the European servers, which tells me that the server that I'm playing on, the European server, really isn't performing how it should be, and doesn't really update your location right in time. Also, one more thing, if you jump towards your target, in this case the stationary target is the training dummy, imagine the server updating your location whenever you start jumping towards any location. It pretty much calculates the point where you're landing, and if this landing point, more or less, is within auto attack range of this dummy, for example, so within 2 meters of range, you attack your target automatically, because the server skips this calculation compared to running towards your target, stopping to move, and there goes the auto attack. So it takes, you know, you pretty much bypass the refreshing or the updates of your movement or your position. So I hope you guys understood what I mean. It's sometimes quite hard to explain this, but you should get the point. And also part 2 is going to be uploaded very, very, very soon, probably in a few minutes. So make sure to check this out for actual PvP, like fair comparison in PvP scenarios where people are actually moving. And I'm going to do the same thing pretty much in PvP, like the jumping towards your enemy and moving towards it, standing still, and also the auto attack stuff when holding down your auto attack button. Alright.